I absolutely love videos where people show you what's in their bags. Handbags, travel bags, beach bags, it doesn't matter. I want to see it because I'm nosy, okay? I was asked on Instagram what I pack for Callie and I for a day at the beach, and since I am fresh back from the beach, still in my bathing suit, I wanted to show you what's in my Mama Essentials beach bag. For more mama tips on lifestyle, please be sure to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you are just as nosy as I am, and keep on watching. We are so fortunate to be able to live on Cape Cod. This is my backyard. Our walk to the beach takes about 8 minutes, less if you don't have children with you, but this means that during summer months, we go to the beach a lot. It's almost like a daily activity for us. So I think that might make me an expert, a self-proclaimed expert in what to bring to the beach for you and your children. Let me show you what I take with me. Oh, all of the links for the things that I can find will be in the description box below. Let's start with the most essential, the beach bag. My go-to beach bag is from a company called Sea Bags, and we are lucky enough to now have one on Falmouth's Main Street. Sea bags are a bit pricey, but I do love the premise behind them. They are made of old sailcloths, which means that they can get totally wet. You can wipe them down, sanitize them, fill them with sand, shake them out, and they are indestructible. I love the authenticity of the boat rope handles. It just feels very Cape Cod. This was a gift from Mark years ago, and I have used it every time we've gone to the beach for such a long time, and it's still holding up quite nicely. It's also just one big tote, so it does fit quite a lot of things. They have different patterns, different varieties, so there's something for everyone when it comes to sea bags. The necessity at the beach for us is obviously sunscreen. I'm a little high maintenance when it comes to sunscreen for myself and for Callie. For Callie, I try to stick to brands that are chemical free, but I do not like a topical lotion. Have you tried to wrangle a preschooler with lotion? It takes the whole fun out of the day. So we've been buying a variety of different sprays. One that we're using right now and we really like is the Banana Boat for kids specifically. I like the high endurance version because it is 80 minutes of water resistance. I do apply this every 2 hours to her, if not more, but it's something that she will tolerate to stand and let me spray, and then it's been working. She doesn't have any lines, any sunburn, and we've been at the beach quite a bit already this year. I also bring with me some sunscreen sticks. I'll put pictures of them up here on the screen because currently they are in one of our 2 vehicles, and I like to use these specifically on her face. My go-to spray sunscreen for my body is this copper tone version. Now last year I had the lotion, which I loved, but I am finding that I'm using more of it again in a spray formula. Just like with Callie's, the lid does click closed. This one is an SPF 30. However, there are lower SPFs depending on what you're looking for. As the summer continues, I do like to go down in SPF for my body, but not on my face. I like to keep that a high SPF. I know I mentioned this product years ago in a summer favorites, and it is still at the top of my list. This is my 3rd one. You can see how much I've already used. This is the Kula Makeup Setting Spray with SPF 30. So my moisturizer does have an SPF in it, but when I'm at the beach and I don't typically wear makeup at the beach, I just spritz this as a refresh, you know, every 90 minutes or so that my face does stay protected. I do wear sunglasses as well, and sometimes I will bring my obnoxious sun hat with me. I'll show you that later, but most of the time, this is what I'm adding to my face when I'm at the beach. Next up are towels. So for Callie, I don't actually pack her a lay down towel. I'll bring something that, and this one is rough, you guys. This one has been around for a long time. The rest of hers are currently in the wash, but I tend to bring a hooded beach towel for her so that when she comes out of the water, I can put this on her, cover her head, kind of wrap her up, but she doesn't lay on the sand because she has her own beach chair. And for me, I have this beautiful but inexpensive pink striped Turkish fringed beach towel that is not only so pretty, but it's also functional. I picked this up at TJ Maxx this year for under $15, and it ends up being huge. If you've seen any of our Instagram photos lately of me on the beach doing some journaling, I am on this towel and I just absolutely love it. I don't really like when Callie uses it because she gets it very sandy, but I do tend to like hang it off the back of my beach chair, use it to clean our hands right before lunch, and if she needs something to be fully bundled up in if she gets cold, I will use this. I also pack for her a beach cover-up as well as an extra outfit that she can wear at the beach. Every parent knows that your kiddo is gonna come out of the water and then complain 10 minutes later that they're cold. So on Shop Disney, and I think we have a couple of these. We have a Moana one as well. We bought this Ariel cover-up that's terry cloth. It zips down. She can be fully naked under this, like take her bathing suit off if she's that wet and cold, and put this on and go to town and play in the sand, and it's not going to ruin it. Or once she dries off a little bit, I'll toss on a beach cover-up over her so that she can play but also feel a little more protected and warm. This little watermelon one is from Cat and Jack that I found at Target. I will see if they still have this one available and link similar ones in the description below. Callie also really likes cute water shoes. These were purchased, they are dripping because I did just hose them off. They were full of seaweed, and that's why she wears them, because of the seaweed at our beach. These were purchased from Shop Disney, but I'll also put pictures up on the screen. We bought sneaker-like ones at Target, and I found some at Walmart that aren't intended to be water shoes, but can double as water shoes. So I'll leave those linked up here as well as in the description box below. This is who I want to be at the beach. This is the obnoxious sun hat. It says vitamin C on the brim. And these are typically the shades I wear at the beach because they are Ray-Ban knockoffs from Amazon that will be linked, of course, down below. But it's okay if they get scratched because they were not Ray-Ban prices. I don't always bring this hat to the beach. If it's gonna be windy, I'm certainly not bringing it, but I do like to shield my face from the sun, and this does it while also being the vibe. This is the beach vibe. Since that hat does not fit in my beach bag and I have to carry it separately, I do bring a clear pouch with me to the beach with things in it like a hair clip for pulling back usually these parts of my hair so that they can be out of my face and out of the wind. And I do bring some elastics just in case for Callie. I don't use elastics on my hair anymore now that I'm a curly girl, but for her, she has long, thick blonde hair, so we often have to pull it back in a braid or several braids to keep it from getting too tossed around in the wind and salt. This clear plastic bag also holds, for beach time, hand sanitizer. This is the Magic Candle Company temporary hand sanitizer. Makes us feel like we're on a Disney vacation even when we're not. Please tell me where I got this because I don't know. The most random chapstick that I've ever had. I'm really into this Tree Hut lip butter. This is the company that is all over social media for their body sugar scrubs, which I now own 2 of, but this feels luxurious and way more than the price tag. It's also really shiny. And then mom necessities. We have an assortment of Disney Princess Band-Aids because you never know what kind of injuries you'll get with the shells at the beach. I also always have some cash on hand just in case there's an ice cream boat or some type of event happening. We get hungry for lunch and I didn't pack anything. We have some cash on hand. This also holds the sunscreen and whatever shells and treasures Callie wants to bring home. To keep me entertained on the beach, all I need is a great book. That is like my ideal afternoon, is reading in my Cape Cod beach chair with my toes in the water, looking out at the horizon. I'm currently reading The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, and if you want to keep up with what I'm reading, you should follow along on Instagram. For Callie, I pack all of her beach toys in this really big blue mesh sack. This makes it easy to dunk the whole sack in the water before we go so that we can clean it, freeing it of sand and seaweed before we come home. This one's kind of cheating because it definitely does not fit in my beach bag. If you want to see our full beach setup, I will be doing an Instagram reel of this, so make sure you're following along. Please tell me, what is your #1 beach essential? Okay, let's talk beverages and snacks. Now, we do have a Yeti cooler where all of the snacks and meals go. Sometimes I like to carry my own, so I use either a Corksicle or a Yeti to keep my water cold. Typically, I will bring one big water bottle so that Callie and I can share while we're at the beach. Okay, additionally, mamas, I pack myself wine for the beach. It's one of the few places where I feel like I can truly relax, and it sets that whole mood. You've seen the options for cute wine in cans? I know what you're saying in your head, but let me show you. This one is empty. I did not just drink it. I've been hanging onto the can just for you. This is the brand Wine Cube, and I actually did buy the full wine cube that came with it because I liked this so much. This is called Bubbles Rosé. It kind of tells you on the can, this is a medium dry, and this is the interesting part. This is a 1.5 glasses of wine in this skinny little can. It comes with 4 in a pack. I think it was inexpensive, like $10 to $12. If your Target sells this, try it over the summer. At a much different price point, these are from Trader Joe's. These are the Simpler Wines Rosé. The 4-pack is $4.99, and it's pretty great wine. It's not the best wine you'll ever have, but it doesn't matter because you're on the beach, relaxing with your book and your sun hat, living your best life. This will do. These are 250 milliliter cans, so again, they are 1.5 glasses in each can. My absolute favorite is this one. This is the Crafters Union Brew Rosé Bubbles. This is $4.99 a can. Really breaking the bank here. I got this locally. I'm pretty sure you can find it anywhere. This is 2.5 glasses of wine in this can. So you need to be careful when you're consuming these cans because you think that they're just going to be 1 glass of wine because it's a single serving, and then it isn't. So you've been warned. I think this one is the smoothest overall, and as you know, like, bubbles in my tummy don't always agree after surgery, so I think this is my favorite, but I don't always bring the can unless I know I'm going to be doing this activity over a long period of time, because it can be very easy to drink this and then all of a sudden you've had more than a half bottle of wine. Still parenting at the beach. Okay friends, so that is my Mama Essentials beach bag for 2021. Everything I mentioned except the hat and the toys fit in my beach bag, which I will show you. If you like this video, will you please give it a thumbs up? We are so close to hitting the goal of 1,000 subscribers for 2021. If you haven't subscribed yet, it would mean the world to me if you did. And we will see you next week. I hope you're having a magical summer. Bye.